Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Glad that you're here. Today we're going to be making Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes. These are very, very good. Instead of using steak, we're going to use ground beef, and that's basically about the only difference in the recipe. And then you can use it on, eat it on hamburger bun, or even in a hot dog bun, or a regular roll if you want to. It's really easy, very cheesy, and it has onions and peppers and some seasoning. So let's get going on cooking some Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes. I've got my potatoes in the pot here with a little bit of salt and some water. I'm just going to get those to boiling. Got hamburger onions and peppers in this pan. We're just going to saute those until they are cooked through. Now I'm just going to drain the fat off of the onions and peppers and the meat. Then I'll put it back in this pan to where I can fry it, because I want those onions caramelized and I want the bell peppers soft and the meat have a little bit of brown to it. So once I get that going, put it back in the pan and let it start going real good. And then I'm going to test these to make sure they're fork tender, and once they are, I can get those out of there, and then I'm going to drain them with the water, drain the water off, excuse me, and then we'll be ready to smash them. So on this pan right here, I'm just going to spray it down because I don't want the potatoes to stick. But then I've got I think a 1/4 cup of butter right here. I'm going to add a little salt because mine is unsalted, and add some pepper and granulated garlic, and then I'm going to add some parsley, and this is going to go on those potatoes once I smash them. So here they are, nice and soft and cooked through. So I'm going to take just a regular mashed potato masher and I'm going to smash each one down. So once I get those down and smashed, I'm going to top it with that butter that we just made. Then I'm going to get it into a broiler, because I just want the tops to be just a little bit crispy, but you got to keep an eye on these because they will burn really quickly under the broiler. You could just pop them into the oven if you don't have time to stand and wait on the broiler, but just top them with that butter mixture and then get them into the oven. Now I have gotten my meat all cooked and the onions like I want them, so I'm going to set that aside, and then I'm going to put some butter in the pan here, and it's about a 1/2 stick of butter because we're going to make the cheese sauce. So once that gets all good and melty, we're going to make a bechamel, which is just a white sauce. You have your butter and then your self-rising flour that we're going to put in there. You want to cook that off a little just to get that flour taste out of there. Once you do that, then you can start adding your milk. Now the amount of milk you use is going to be up to you, because it depends on how thick or thin you want your cheese sauce. So now I'm going to start adding the cheese, and I have some of this mozzarella here. It's the low moisture, so it melts really quickly. And I'm going to put, I think I put about a cup in here, but I'm also going to add another cheese to it too. So it's really, really cheesy. Now once you have your cheeses added in and they're all good and melty, then your cheese sauce is basically ready. Now these mushrooms I should have sauteed with the meat, but I forgot that they were over there, so I just put them in the cheese sauce. They didn't get like I wanted them to get, but they were still good in there. I just let them cook down just a little bit in the cheese sauce. Then once all of that is together, we're going to add our meat back to this mixture, and we are almost ready to eat. Now I'm just adding our meat mixture with the peppers and the onions right back to the cheese sauce. I'm going to give this a good mix and make sure everything is combined really well. When I mix it, you can see how cheesy it is. Very cheesy, but it's very good. So don't skimp on the cheese. But here I'm just checking on the potatoes. I want them just a light brown on the top with a little crunch, but the middle is very soft, and then it has that butter and garlic infused on the top. Delicious. So now we're just ready to plate, and I have mine on a hamburger bun here with those potatoes on the side, and it is so good. Look at that. Beautiful plate. Beautiful plate. Now for the best part, we get to try our creation. First, I'm just going to try the meat and the cheese mixture, and it is so good. You'll never miss that steak. That hamburger in there is just fine once you make that cheese sauce and mix it in with the onions and peppers. Oh yeah, delicious. Delicious. And the potatoes are nice and crunchy on top and buttery on the inside. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspires you to get in your kitchen and create something new. Hit that follow button if you haven't already so you don't miss any recipes. I upload videos once a week. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.